Hey guys, welcome to Intoxicated with So True, and joining me today is Brandon. What's going on, Brandon?
Just hanging out, man. Having some beverages.
Let's fucking rock on.
All right, let's do it. Well, thank you for having me. It's I can't wait.
You can't wait.
Oh, can't wait.
We need to get on into this, I guess. So, well, I guess I want to let the people know more about you. So, you guys do a radio show.
We do. At Pretoria Feilds in Albany. Beautiful downtown Albany, where it's completely safe. Walked out of there at 3 in the morning, no issues whatsoever. So
3 in the morning, no issues.
No issues.
I've actually done it at 4 in the morning, so
oh well, there you go.
no issues.
Were the birds chirping?
The birds are chirping.
There. Yep.
By the time we get home, the sun's coming up.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Yeah, no. So you guys do the radio show at Pretoria Radio.
Yeah.
Pretoria Feilds Radio, and we've been. I mean, on the past, we've been preaching about you guys and stuff, and trying to push your guys' content.
Preach. Spread the word.
Yeah.
We need listeners. It's completely free. You don't have to pay for it. You can pick it up on your phone. If you have internet, you can pick us up. It's PretoriaFeildsRadio.com, and we have live shows pretty much every night of the week. On Wednesdays, right now we don't have a live show, but we do a lot of emerging artists or underground artists that, we know it's a struggle for people to get on the air with some of the bigger radio stations and stuff, but if it sounds good, we're going to play it.
Right. And then it's just a fun time. I mean, even listen to a radio show is a good, fun time.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of different entertainment, a lot of little side clips. And
yeah. We do some crazy stuff. We have, it's a true variety radio station, in my opinion. Can I do the rundown real quick?
Go ahead, do what you got to do.
On Mondays, we have Tay Taterhead. He comes in there and he does sports, medicine, country, new country, I guess, pop country hits, pop country. Tuesday, Jeff T comes in there and he has his Get Pumped with Jeff T, and he does a real good show. He has a good amount of followers, listeners. He's real good on social media and stuff. Yeah. He plays a lot of new bands. And then Wednesday, I talked about that with the emerging artists. And Thursday, all these shows are in the evening, starting at 6 or 7, except for the later ones. We'll get into that. But Thursday at 7, Cinco Dave and I do a show, and it's on the air tonight. We just go in there and have fun.
Yeah.
And, we the majority of our shows are theme based. We have sponsors that, D's Nuts sponsored one show, and then we had Big Richard's Deep Penetrating Deck Stain.
I love that deck scene. That deck scene is good.
I'm telling you,
good stuff.
It is. It makes your deck last.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want your deck to last.
Yes. And there, I have heard. I've not seen it myself, but I have heard that their deck was a little crooked, and they put it on there and it straightened it right out.
Really?
Yeah. So
well, that's some good stuff then.
Yeah. So we do a lot of crazy stuff on there. We do have one segment on there that we go and find songs that kind of sound alike.
And, you did that with us on K Method show.
Yeah.
Like you start doing that, and then there's a lot of songs that are remakes.
Yeah.
We talked about. So
yeah.
There's some of the remakes are better, and some of the remakes are just like, why did you even try?
Yeah, well, we had that experience at Rockville. We'll talk about that later a little bit. But so that was Thursday. Friday, Dr. Travis comes in with Positive Vibrations. First hour is reggae. Second hour, anything goes. People can call in and request whatever they want to hear. I called in and requested Hanson just to see if he'll play it. He played it. So nothing like some bop on a Friday.
Bop.
There you go. Saturday is the first doubleheader of the week. You have the dude that comes in at 6, and he spins a lot of classic vinyl. Right here lately, he's been going through albums, and the dude is a wealth of knowledge on bands and history and stuff like that. So it's a real cool show. And then K Method, my smoking hot wife, she comes in there at 9 on Saturdays, and she plays a lot of newer, heavier bands. You know, she'll switch it up and everything. Last night, all her show was all hair bands of the 80s and stuff. So it was a real good show.
Yeah. No, she's a true rocker.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So like.
Yeah, she is. It's in her blood. No country on that show. And
no bop. None of that stuff that was playing out the door the other day.
No.
Okay.
And then Sunday you have Orrin. He comes in at 12. He does a lot of blues type stuff, which it's a real good show. And then you got Tom. He comes in there. It's like some weird ass time, like 5 something in the evening, 5:44 or something like that, and there's no telling what you're gonna hear on his show.
Yeah.
He's a crazy ass guy.
It's a weird time, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he did it. It's 144 minutes.
Okay.
But he did like a stab at MTV or whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's good times, and we do this. But all of us, we love music. We have a passion for music. We listen to all kinds of music. There's just certain things we necessarily don't play. So
Right.
It's fun times, and
yeah. So I mean, if you're listening to this, even you could go down to Pretoria Radio, and outside of the booth, you guys have 2 pairs of headphones.
yeah,
So if you want to listen to them and watch them live, you can do it there. So. And it is a good freaking time. Even the atmosphere of Pretoria is a good time.
oh yeah, and I've said a lot of times there's no place in Albany around here where you can go in just how that place feels. I mean, everybody's cool in there. They have some excellent beer, and we go up there and have a good time. And I think a lot of times Thursday night turns into the family night.
The Thursday night, isn't it? Trivia?
Yeah, they have trivia up there.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get a little rowdy when we're doing it.
Sometimes they get a little rowdy?
Yeah. What? What is what? What does it say? It's primary owners. Yeah. Father's Day for But yeah, I mean, we have a great time up there, and we do a lot more than just radio station. We've slacked off this year a little bit, but last year we did a music festival every quarter. Right.
So talk about that in September. You guys got something going on.
So September 30th, Rocktoberfest.
Rocktoberfest.
Yes. We have put a lot of time, a lot of back and forth with some bands, and I'm gonna tell you what, we have a kick-ass lineup.
Yeah.
So, and it's official, so I can go ahead and say it. We have the Fast Food for Mutants is going to play for us. 6 Guns Down, Silver Cell.
Silver Cell, man, that band is off the charts.
I'm telling you, they kick ass.
Yeah, no, I listened, like I told you the other day, I listened to their whole last album on my way home from work, and it was all just good music.
Yeah.
I mean, they should be a lot more popular than what they are.
Oh yeah, and we're hoping to change that to get some more eyes on them here. Because I don't think they've ever played in Albany.
No.
So all this is going to be back on the Skywater stage, back in the back. So it's going to be a good time, and I'm excited for them to be here. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time was spent on getting the Velcro pygmies. So it is locked in. It's done. They're going to be here, and I think this is the first time they have played in Albany. So I'm excited for that because Cam and the guys, they put on a great show.
Yeah.
Chase, he can play the hell out of the guitar. Crystal loves Chase. I don't know if it's because he don't wear a shirt or what.
And that's probably it. If it's a rockin' bod,
Yeah, he hits the weights, you can tell. But yeah, it's they put on an awesome show, and of course all the sound is going to be done by Planet X, Ryan, and so
that's another topic to talk about is Planet X.
Oh yeah,
doing it real. So
yeah, he don't be bullshit.
No, you're not. When you hire Planet X, just expect the best.
Yeah.
And nothing but the best. So.
Real top notch, real professional. If he says he's going to do something, he does it.
Yeah.
So.
But, yeah, so that's good. September 30th.
Yeah.
What is it? Rockfest?
Rocktoberfest.
Rocktoberfest.
Yeah, we're going to celebrate beer and music.
Beer, music. Yeah. It's $15 a person?
Yeah, $15 at the door. Again, there's nowhere you're going to go around here to see this many bands for $15.
This is, yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
And in reality, yeah, no. At what time does it start?
Or you don't have? We really haven't posted start times and stuff. There's a few things we got to get worked out. But,
okay. Yeah, I'm sure I'll announce it on this show and publish it out.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
But yeah, well, just keep your eyes peeled to the social media, to Pretoria Feilds Radio Facebook, Pretoria Feilds Facebook, On the Air Tonight Facebook page, the K Method Show's Facebook page, your Facebook page.
Yeah, it's going to be everywhere.
River's Facebook page. Now, I have Facebook, but I don't get on there. I can't stand it. So I just relay through K Method or the Silent Assassin.
Honestly, I've been relaying through the on air. I've been getting everything from. I'm like, yep, he posted, so I'm gonna post it too. But I'm gonna get better with it. Don't worry. But yeah, so that's good stuff. So last night, though, granted, so they had the Evergreen Family Band up there. Mm-hmm. I like their music. It's fun, calm music, but I know K-Meth is a rocker, so.
Yeah, and it's not that we necessarily dislike it, but you wouldn't go hop in her car and hear that music on right now.
No,
all music has qualities that are good about it, and some just appeal to others more than.
Yeah, I think I look at more of the talent than the music.
Yeah.
I like talent. I like seeing talented people.
Oh, yeah.
So that's more things I like to look at than, because there's some music I can't stand, but the people got some serious talent.
Yeah.
And you could see it. Then you got some people that use autotune and can't do nothing without it.
Yeah. So. It's out there. Autotune's terrible, but a lot of people get away with it. Little John and stuff like that. But hey, they're making money off of it, so let them do it.
Yeah. But and then so once we left there, we went over to the famous Oglethorpe.
Okay. And
seen a band called the Bastard Sons. They are insane. Their music, like I told you earlier, they're reggae rock kind of vibe, but not only is their music it's good to listen to, but then the energy level they bring is insane. They're even their drummer doing drum solo is just ridiculous, and he's got the most basic drums.
Yeah.
He doesn't have this big amount of drums. He's only got the basic little thing.
Yeah.
And his skill level is just crazy.
And see, that's got a lot to do with it too. The stage presence that some of these guys have, it's unreal, and that makes a damn show.
Yeah.
And they can get up there and sing the phone book, but if they're putting on a good show, it's awesome.
Yeah, and that's one of the, I don't know if I would technically listen to their music all on the radio or anything all the time. I might every once in a while.
Yeah.
But going to a show, it's just a good time. and each one have their like own character style.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
yeah.
because you got one guy that plays a trombone, and it I don't know what it does, but like when it's with that rock music, it's like that is cool as crap.
Well, that's we've talked about this, and I think it's mostly been on the K Method show. An instrument that you don't really think of being in rock music is a didgeridoo.
Yeah.
And there have been some songs where they have put a didgeridoo in there, and that shit kicks ass.
Yeah, right.
It's it's like you hear it, and like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, right.
It's awesome as hell.
Yeah.
So you get back into that, and that's one thing we talked about the pygmies and stuff. That's one thing they do. They really engage the audience. Cam is a crowd worker.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I hope you like blow pops.
Blow pops?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
And glitter.
Blow pops and glitter. Wow. Are we going back to like the Twisted Sister days?
Well, it's probably a little bit. Well, yeah.
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 All right. That sounds like a good time. See, actually, talk about this. That's actually cool that the tradition's kind of been carried on such a long time. So all these people are going to get to experience what it was back then. Like, because, like, I'm sure you have a conversation. I would have loved it better in the 50s than I do like it now. But, like, because the things going on then.
Yeah.
But being able to live that era in today's standard, like, is just, to me, very interesting and a good time.
Yeah.
So, it's just cool to think of that, and happy that people are carrying that tradition on.
Well, so. It's a show, that they put on, and some people do it better than others.
Yeah.
That's so true. And we've had some high quality bands come up there and play that put on great shows. Our first show we did was Winter Jam last year, and we had a great turnout. It was colder than a well digger's ass. I've never seen a propane tank freeze up, but it did. We had some patio heaters and stuff out there for them, but thankfully the guys that closed it were used to it.
Mm-hmm.
They were from Ohio, right? Yeah, it was the Summit. Chris and Mike and all them guys, they did a great job. And they came down there and they nailed it.
Yeah.
A group of great guys. They put out some kick-ass tunes. And they're still working on stuff now with Will in Atlanta, Will Turpin from Collective Soul. So I can't wait to hear the stuff they got coming out.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I love Collective Soul. Like I got to see them when I was like 9 years old at Wild Adventures, and like even at 9 years old, I remember having a really good time and like just getting into their music, and like I don't honestly remember hearing very much of them, like on a radio or anything.
Yeah.
But just going to see it was fun.
Oh yeah, and see that's that. It's weird how shit happens, because we went when Collective played at the auditorium in Albany. We went there, and Chris's band opened up for him, and it's weird, but we were there and I ran out of beer, and Collective was playing, and I walked down to get a couple beers, and the guitar player for him was standing down there, and I told him, I said, hey man, did anybody ever tell you look like a little Ted Nugent? Brian Orkland, he's a cool ass guy, and I asked him, I said, do you like beer? He said, yeah. I said, you want to be on the radio? And he said, hang on a second. So he introduced me to Chris, and they came down after the show and hung out with us at Pretoria for several hours, and it was a great night. Dave was there. Dave Bayless was there, and it was we.
Yeah, it's awesome a party time when he's there. It's a party.
You're right, baby.
Do you get his laugh as a little side thing now?
Do what now?
You need to get his laugh. His laugh for when you hit your little buttons.
Yeah, we need it on the quick keys. So
there you go.
Next time he's in there, I'll record it and we'll put it in there. But yeah, and so the Summit, they came down, they did great. And if I'm talking too much, just tell me shut up.
You're good.
But then, so that was Winter Jam. We had Spring Jam. We did all that. It was all local artists, and it was a great show. I think Thomas Merritt headlined that one. Cut and Run was there.
Yeah.
Fucking Mark, man, that dude. Very few people can do the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in a thing called love, and Mark nails that shit.
Yeah.
Lee Pilcher can get it. He tears it up. But that was a great show. That was a great night.
Yeah.
And then Red, White, and Brew we did last year. Shallow Side closed it out. And this Shallow Side is right in Crystal's alley.
Yeah.
I was talking with their manager one night. I was standing in the kitchen. She was in the living room, and she didn't have a clue I was talking to. And I was on the phone with Shallow Side's manager, and I mentioned the name Shallow Side, and I heard this scream come out of the living room, and it was her. And that's when she found out they were going to be here, and I think that made her day when she heard that. And,
yeah.
you know, they came down, and all of those guys are extremely talented, and they put on a hell of a show. And originally, I was working on getting them here for Rocktoberfest this year, but they're getting what's due to them, I think. They are going out on tour with Any Given Sin, and it's going to be the Sinful Side tour. So,
Okay.
you know, Eric,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, the guys, Heath, that dude, he beats some drums like they owe him fucking money. And
yeah.
it's unreal, the show they put on, so I'm real happy for him. Sam, Sam is, he does a lot of their social media and stuff. And Crystal, I think she might be a super stalker on Facebook or something. It's a plus, whatever that means. It might be plus now, but Sam, he's great.
Yeah. That's freaking awesome. Like, just you find all these talented people that come around, and like
it's, you can tell. I mean, it's all, they don't have to work for it. They just have it naturally.
Right.
And it's they put on an excellent show.
Yeah. Like, and I'm just, like I said, I'm excited for Rocktoberfest. I mean, I haven't got to do this in a long time, and I mean, it's just waiting.
Well, that's what Pretoria Feilds Radio is.
You know,
we're offering a platform for local and distant local in the state of Georgia, or if you're far away, you hear it.
That's a big thing too. I think that's more for this podcast. I'm more of the direction I'm gonna go. Is I want to start trying to promote more things around here.
Yeah. To
get more things here.
Right.
Because like, it's been such a long time, and I think it's time that we, you know, we can get more stuff and bigger shows.
Yeah. You know, and see, that's the thing too. I mean, we started talking with Trip, and we told him we wanted to do music festivals because there's so much more Pretoria Feilds has to offer.
Right.
So he agreed to it, and we did it, and I think we had a great year last year doing this. But we need people to come out and support. Albany has not, in the surrounding area, to me, has not had a great music scene like it was back probably in the 90s, I think.
So I moved
late 80s, early 90s.
I moved to the area initially in 2009, and I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, just from moving from Arizona to here was a major difference.
Yeah.
Arizona, just like it's a dry state, it's a dry music state too. There's nothing going on. Like, you can't find none of it.
Yeah.
And we moved out here, and it was like almost immediately the music scene just popped.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think it's as strong as it was even when I moved here, and I'm so ready just to constantly have things back here, like a lot bigger show. We just had REO Speedwagon back.
Yeah.
But that was like, well, and then I think you had George. Can't think right now, but No, Good Thorough.
Thorogood.
Thorogood.
Yeah, bad to the bone.
Yeah, you just had him here.
Yeah.
George Thorogood. So like, there's been a couple shows, but I believe even when I moved here, there was a lot more.
Yeah, and I mean, it's okay, and it's really gonna show because late '80s through the '90s, there was Stone Steven, and this is talking about the Battle of the Band, Stone Steven, Tantrum, that was Ricky Lee's band. I can't think of it.
I think we're both in the same boat over here.
But yeah, but it's we have been drinking a little bit, so shows like that. And this, they played at Dave's when he had Dave's Sports Center, and then you had the Battle of the Bands and stuff like that. Since then, the biggest thing I remember was when they did the Georgia Throwdown at the fairgrounds. And we went there. We were there every night, and that was it was nice. To go out there, and they did a little bit of everything. They had country, they had rock, they had Uncle Cracker was there, so they had a little bit of everything. But I don't want to just stop with shows inside of Pretoria Feilds. Eventually, what I would like to do when we build up and get a lot of people comfortable down there, coming down, listeners on the radio station, is shut the whole damn street down and do a big festival out there in the street.
Right. That would be awesome.
And we can get a permit to shut the street down for an evening, and that won't be any big deal.
Yeah. It's not a main street. You could go around it in every different direction. So.
Yeah. And that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And
they do the thing on the Flint River.
Yeah.
The first Friday of the month.
Yeah.
Flint Days or something like that. Yeah. So that's really cool because we went the last one. That was Tom McMerritt's band.
Yeah.
And that was good. First time I've seen them. So
yeah. And that Thomas and them, they put on a great show. They played for us several times, and they do an awesome job. Everybody we've had up there has been great.
Right.
And they're well deserving, and we just need people to come out and support them. And I'm not gonna stop till I get Guns N' Roses here.
That would be freaking the best thing. Like, I swear to God, I like Guns N' Roses for the longest time. I've listened to since I was a child, but then they just came out with that movie, and I learned more about them.
Yeah.
Or no, that was Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Still, I think that Motley Crue movie got me more into even.
Well,
it got me back into those days, and even the Guns N' Roses side. So now even my Facebook page follows Guns N' Roses where they've gone.
Yeah,
they've gone across the world in their last tour. So.
Well, it was a shocker to me because when they broke up, I never thought I would get to see Guns N' Roses. Mm-hmm. And K Method scored us some pit tickets when they were in Atlanta, and we went up there. And we had a great time, and they put on a hell of a show. Axl was on time. He was on time, and they did great. So we've been to a lot of concerts. We've seen Motley Crue in Jacksonville, Guns N' Roses in Atlanta, Poison, Def Leppard, all of them in Atlanta. All great shows. No issues whatsoever. Great people to hang around with and party with. And we go to a Chris Stapleton concert. I don't know if it was just the outlaw country stuff or whatnot. Maybe it could have been the $27 beers they had. I don't know. But there were some people that were just tore up there. And we were down in the pit and everything, and some drunk lady came down there, raising the stink, saying she paid for these seats and everybody's standing up. But K-Method let her know what was up real quick.
I'm sure she did. Yeah. I'm sure she did.
I think it was more along the lines of, "Bitch, look around. Do you see any seats?"
Yeah.
So
I think the same thing, even when we all went to Ario's show, is towards the end of that, there wasn't no one sitting in a seat.
No.
Everyone just went down to the front.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and it's, and that, see, that's the thing. I mean, there was a decent crowd there, but if people want to see bigger bands come here, they need to go out and support the smaller stuff to let the people know that put on these shows.
Right.
Hey, we will come out. Just bring us something here. Bring us something good. I mean,
I really agree. And even if you go out, it doesn't mean you need a drink or anything. Just go out and have a good time. Right.
And I mean, it's easy to do. I mean, you don't have to go out and drink. Just go out and support what your community and stuff's trying to do. Yeah.
We're trying to, especially we're trying to push the music scene. You're trying to push, some other stuff, family events or whatever it is. Because I know, the Flint River is a big family thing.
Right.
They have all kinds of different stuff going on.
Right. And, and another thing, not to cut you off, but Pretoria Feilds is a family environment. It
really is. It's a brewery, but at the same time, it's kid friendly.
Yeah, it is. There's stuff for the kids to do up there. If you have a well-behaved dog, bring your dog.
Yep. My little Fox, they've seen Foxy on this episode or channel several times. So, but she's always out there.
Yeah.
And speaking of the kids, last night during one of my shows, you had mentioned about we having the headphones outside of the studio window. There's this little boy sitting there at the window who can't be no more than 4.
Yeah.
And he had the headphones on, and he was sitting there playing the air guitar and the air drums.
He started headbanging a little bit.
That's kind of what it's all about.
Right.
You want to see people having a good time, no matter what age they are.
And it was it a Warrant song that was playing?
I'm not really sure the song, but he was digging it, and it was just, it made my heart smile big.
And and his dad loved it. His dad was smiling.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like I said, those headphones are there for a reason.
Right.
It's to get the people into it, and eventually maybe you might be able to broadcast it through the whole entire.
Yeah, well, we actually
brewery.
Can. But when they're out there doing trivia or doing events out there,
right?
We want to turn it down because we want to, because that's what the people that are out there doing. That's what they came there for. They come to
right.
Us, but so I mean, we actually can do that, and they can play. We can play in the tap room, out in the courtyard and stuff too. So it's we can channel it like that.
I mean, so it's a good time.
Oh yeah.
You get to play air guitar, stand on stools.
Yeah.
If you're my wife.
Yeah.
If you're my manager, you get to stand on a stool.
And play take a nap under the table.
Take a nap on her table.
Yeah.
Watch it spin.
Yeah.
I didn't know the table spins, but I guess it does.
But there's been a lot that's going on up there, and we're just getting started. We've been really at it for maybe a little over a year, and I know it's not going to take off overnight. We just got to keep pushing, making people aware, because there's a lot of people that drive by and just look and say, oh, there's a brewery. They don't know what's inside.
No.
A lot of people, they don't know about the tap room, and then when they walk in, they say, oh shit, there's a radio station in here.
So honestly, the first time I went to Pretoria Feilds, I didn't know it existed. And to be out of all honesty, I came back to Albany from overseas, and my dad had a concert there with one of his bands. It started at 6, so that was unusual for me. I was like, heck yeah, I'll go. I'll go support you. I don't know what's going on. I've seen the radio show. I'm like, that's freaking dope. They got a radio show here? This is probably, I think it was back in 2018. So I was like, that's cool as shit. And never did I think I would ever get to be in there, and get to hang out with people like you guys. It's amazing. It's an amazing atmosphere. So behind those doors though is a whole new world.
Yeah.
You go into that brewery and your eyes just widen about. I mean, one to me it's an awe factor when you walk in there. And
Beautiful building.
Beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even if you're looking to do like some pictures and stuff,
yeah.
that's a great place
Yeah.
to even do that. Then it's, you got different scenes.
Oh yeah.
You got the outdoor courtyard where you guys got multiple bands there all throughout.
Yeah.
You got karaoke, you got all kinds of stuff going on. Then inside, you guys got stuff going on. There's always something there.
Oh yeah. And
So.
that's one thing they do just to try and entice people to come down there, to make people aware, is have fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we talked about Planet X earlier, doing sound. He actually runs the karaoke up there on
Yeah,
Friday
karaoke.
nights.
Yeah.
So they do bingo on Tuesdays, trivia on Thursdays. There's always something going on up there.
Right.
It's just a cool ass place to hang out.
Yeah. Like legit, it is the hangout.
Mhm.
Tuesday night, Evan Barber will be back.
Evan Barber, yeah.
Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, Evan
Okay.
Barber will be there, and T's Tasty Bites
Okay.
will be the food truck.
Tea's Tasty. She's from Sylvester.
Yes, she is.
Tea's Tasty Bites.
So that's another thing
Ooh.
too,
Mhm.
that these small festivals that we try to put together as the radio side want like local food trucks to come and be a part of these festivals.
Mhm.
So it's not just about the music; it's about the whole atmosphere,
Right.
what you have to offer for a festival setting.
Mhm. So like, yeah.
And that's one thing too we did, so parents could come out and enjoy the show. For last year, Red, White, and Brew, K-Meth had actually got the little Orby shooting gun things or whatever for the kids and stuff to do, and axe throwing was out there. There was just all kinds of stuff. We had like
Yeah.
4 or 5 food trucks. It was awesome.
See and like Pretoria Feilds has the space to do those things.
Right.
Like, it's like, I mean, I don't know how better to explain it other than a fun time every single time you're there.
Oh yeah, and,
Like-
and for the people that are watching that have been up there, and you're saying, how in the hell do they do all that? We actually open up the back parking lot
Yeah.
back there.
Yeah. Right.
And the Skywater stage is the loading dock
Mm-hmm.
on the back, and you have a natural pit that runs up to it, which is cool as hell, and you have the VIP seating right on the side of it. So
Yeah.
I mean, it works out great. I think it's a awesome venue. So
Yeah. Like I'm expecting a freaking phenomenal show.
yeah.
Granted, I should be working it, so
Well, yeah. Hey.
hopefully it goes better than I think it does.
Yeah, well, I can't wait, and we will see. I'm excited, for one to get.
Honestly, you talked about the Loves playing in that
Mhm.
other set. Like, I'm hoping I get a chance. If they do play,
Mhm.
you guys talked them up so much. I'm expecting to see them there.
So you've never seen the Loves perform?
I've never seen the Loves. I've just seen a Facebook thing, but I want to see them perform.
Okay, so just K Method. She was talking with was it Natty Nat or
Nat.
AJ Nat, and she was talking with them one evening. They came in on the air tonight to the radio station, and we're in there talking, hanging out. And the few weeks later, it was Halloween, and they came on the K Method show, and they came in there and did the Cranberry Zombies live on the air,
Mm-hmm.
and nailed it. These ladies have so much talent; it's unreal.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to see them go perform,
Yeah.
And I need to Natty Nat and AJ, September 30th. I need y'all to help me out just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So
Well,
You already got a fan that wants to see you play, so.
so
People can go check out their music as well. iTunes,
yeah,
Spotify.
Okay, so-
iTunes.
iTunes and Spotify, go check out the Loves.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they just had an album that dropped not too
They
long
did?
ago.
Wow.
Vintage gone viral.
Yeah.
Vintage gone viral, the Loves.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
I actually played a part in naming that album for them.
well, there you go. That's awesome.
I mean, so yeah, K Method over Crystal is a big supporter of the Loves. So.
I love the
Yeah,
Loves.
you know-
Natty
So-
Nat and AJ know it.
They awesome people.
Yeah.
Awesome people, and they can, they played at Spirit here in Sylvester.
Really?
Yeah, and it was, yeah, they were up there. I think it was the second or third time they played up there, and some guy wanted to get up there and sing "Purple Rain."
Oh my god.
They actually let them, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, so Purple Rain, I'm gonna admit, is a cool song,
No.
but
No.
okay, wife thinks they're it's
Okay.
okay, but it's overplayed in my head. Like every band tries to play it.
Right. Well,
Because it's such a popular song with people, every band tries to play it, so I think it's just overplayed and it's,
so okay, so there you go into, yes, was it overplayed? A lot of radio stations overplay songs. They have a 12-song rotation that goes and
Oh, that
repeats
shit's
every
annoying.
hour. We don't do that.
No.
Um,
That's another thing about Pretoria, yeah.
So but one thing I like to do is find songs that people like, but they've been covered by a different genre. So, and one example, since we talked about Prince and Purple Rain, check out When Doves Cry. Everybody's heard that song that Prince did.
Mhm.
One Less Reason. Check out their version of it. See what you think.
Okay.
Or People Were Strange by The Violent.
The Violent covered the Doors song, People Are Strange, and that is another excellent version of the song
It
that you
is
would not.
freaking amazing.
So,
Okay.
And they were at Rockville.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, talking about Rockville, so yeah, we talked about earlier is there's some cover songs
Mm-hmm.
that people do phenomenally,
Yeah.
like it's amazing, and then
Yeah.
there are some that it's like, what are you trying to
Right. So, okay. And I'm probably going to catch a bunch of shit for this, but it's my opinion. We live in America. Everybody has their own opinion. They're entitled to it.
Do
But,
you drink Bud Light?
well, we'll get into that too. So, okay. So Hardy was at Rockville.
I love Hardy.
I was
Oh,
curious to see how he was going to fit in with the Rockville crowd. Because most people think of Hardy, they're going to think country-ish type stuff.
Right.
Excellent songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
He can write the hell out of some songs.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
he did.
actually did not meaning to cut you off, but I actually really did not even know who Hardy was. And I'm going to bust myself out here a little bit, but I get a lot of my influenced music from Octane, which is a Sirius channel.
Mhm.
Yes, I do listen to Sirius, as well as Pretoria Feilds Radio. But I heard the very first song called Jack by Hardy, and I thought he was a rock artist. So I go and explore some of his other music, and he's actually country. So it kind of twisted my mind a little bit that they would put him on such a platform, and he performed at Rockville.
Right, he did. And, I mean, for the most part, he did a great job. He put on a good show. The only issue I had with it was he tackled an STP song. And
It was awful.
yeah, there's some things when you go to take somebody's song on that is so well known, you better fucking bring it.
Yeah. No.
And it's just, what song was it? Plush? That
Ooh.
he did.
I believe so.
And yeah, I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Some people enjoyed it. I wasn't a big fan, but that's just like I said. It's my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's not that you didn't enjoy it. You liked the original so much, like you said.
Right.
Me,
Well,
I was going to record him actually doing it live. From the very first note,
Yeah.
I turned my phone off. I was
And
like,
it's-
nope. He right from the beginning, he messed it up for me.
Yeah. Was it just in a different key, or do you just a?
I think the whole arrangement, honestly,
Yeah.
is what it was. And I mean, first of all, Scott Weiland. I mean,
Amazing singer.
Amazing singer. And I have talked about stuff like this on the air tonight, and even on K Method's show about how we're robbed from great talent um, by drugs and stuff they get tied into. But you know, it's he was an amazing singer, an amazing artist, and
I feel like
that,
if you're gonna step into somebody's shoes like that, you better bring your A
yeah,
game and then
exactly.
some.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Like I mean, totally agree. It's like, to me, listen to Bad Company, the original Bad Company song, to again the Five Finger Death Punch Bad Company, and I think they did a decent job, but I still think I like the original better.
Yeah. And it's, you know, because the original has been burned into somebody's brain from, you know, being played on the radio.
Yeah.
That's why you have to take it. And there's a difference between somebody taking a song and doing it exactly like the artist did before them, but you don't want that.
Right.
You want them to take it and put their own flair
Spin
on it
on
and
it,
make
yeah.
it different. Yes. And it's really when somebody can do that and successfully do it and do it right, that makes it that much more special. Shallow Side did it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So
Well, I don't know. I can't ever. I think it's Ant something, but they do Smooth Criminal.
Alien Ant Farm.
Yeah, Alien Ant Farm.
That
Like,
is an amazing cover.
Their version of Smooth Criminal to the original, like, is amazing. Like, they took it and brought it. I think they brought it out, like, to a new level.
Yeah. And I mean, there's, you know, and that's one thing you can do. Is Spotify is an extremely great tool for when we're looking for stuff, you know, trying to find new artists and stuff like that. And you can go in and find some amazing covers of songs that people did, like Wednesday 13 did Devil Inside.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So it's, I mean, there's just a ton of songs in Spotify that you can find, and artists that you never heard of. And I was just in there the other day, and you know, 100 Watt Vipers, and they're from Jacksonville, and it's a 2-piece band, and them dudes kick ass. And that's one show I want to do. I want to do a show with people that sound good, artists that have 1,000 or less followers on Spotify.
Shit. I'm trying to think of their name right now, but it's got Chris Lodge in it. But they got a two-member band, and holy shit, it's something to listen to.
Yeah, and there's Left Lane Cruiser is a 2-man band, and they they kick ass. So,
yeah.
In fact, I played some of that before we left last night at the Waltz. But amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of talent. Like I said, that's what Pretoria Feilds radio is about, is just putting that platform out there for local people to reach out and us give them the stage to stand on and do what they do.
You know what? And if we don't have a festival going on, if they just send us their music, we'll put it on the air.
Yeah.
If it sounds good, we will put it on the air for them.
And that's what I mean. So back in the day, radio was how people got heard.
Right.
And I think gears changed. I think there's different ways of that. But, I mean, we can totally, I think going back to the way we did it, granted, it ain't going to be FM radio no more because you guys are stream radio.
Right.
Which is, to me, way better. So, there's a radio station in Tallahassee I listen to, X101.5. I listened to them when I was a child. They start streaming their stuff, so I can literally listen to it anywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
So, same thing with Pretoria Radio.
Yeah.
You can listen to it anywhere you go. So, if you want to try to explore new upcoming artists and stuff, and there you go. You guys are it.
Well, and we've had a great response to it. We've had people from Seattle reach out to us, and we've put their music on Spain, Canada, and then another group that is not too far from us. They're in Pennsylvania, Die Tired.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jeff plays a lot of them on
Jeff
his
plays
show.
a lot of them, and then Forest Haven. They're from Huntsville, correct?
I believe so. Huntsville, Alabama.
So yeah, and I mean, and just right down the street in Tallahassee, there was a band, Our Final Feud. It just so happened a cover of their song we played in the Christmas. We played for Christmas. It was all Christmas songs.
Yeah.
And we played one of their songs, and they reached out to us, and we got some more of their music. So it was it's awesome.
So yeah, like I said, upcoming artists, Pretoria Feilds Radio is where you can find it. If you don't want to search for it yourself, just listen to you ain't got to do nothing. They do it for you. They do it for you, so. But, yeah. Anyways, so you told me there's some stuff you don't like to run into, like, say, at, like, a store.
Yeah, so.
Getting off topic here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a different direction.
So, yeah, and I don't know if it's the world we're in now. People aren't really self-aware, and it seems like it happens mostly at, I don't know, we might have to bleep this out, but Walmart. You go down the aisle to get some spaghetti sauce and noodles, right? And then you have these people that are standing right in the middle of the damn aisle.
Yeah.
Having a conversation.
I'm gonna dime my own like biological mother out on this one. Like when I was a young kid, we would go to Walmart, and your Walmart trip was what, maybe 30 minutes, to an hour, getting your grocery. No, I was there 3 to 4 hours as a kid because she was one of these people that when she sees someone she knows in Walmart, you can bet there's a stop and talk.
Oh, wow.
The stop and talk is about to happen,
and there's nothing wrong with the stop and talk.
Yeah.
Just don't be in the middle of the aisle where people can't get to the spaghetti. I got my sauce. I just want my damn noodles.
I want my
and I don't want to hear your conversation. I really don't care.
Yeah. No, you don't want anything. You just want to get on by and get.
I don't care what Felicia wore to the party. I don't.
Right.
I just.
Yeah.
I want my noodles and be gone.
Yeah. That is a very true statement. Seriously, like, I mean, with people standing in the aisle, we ran into something at Publix the other day, and we were just driving through the parking lot trying to leave the parking lot, and the lady's pushing her buggy in middle of the freaking laneway where you drive.
Right.
And you can't even drive past her because she wants to walk dead center of it.
Right.
I mean,
it's safe to be in the middle. You don't want to be too far to the right or too far to the left. That makes way too much sense.
I'm going to make me some signs to put in my car. They're like little paddles.
Yeah, one of them needs to say, "Bitch, please." And you can hold it out when you go.
One of them's going to be like, "Get the fuck out my way," or one with a bird.
Yeah. Have you seen they now have where you can put LED lights in your windows and stuff and do that?
Really?
Yeah, you could. There's a little thing you can buy. You can put it in the front window, back window, wherever you want in your car, and on your phone you put in what you want. If you flicking someone off or anything. Crystal, I think that's for you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's there. Like I have a guy at work. They drive golf carts around. Mm-hmm. He's literally got one of those old-fashioned LED ones with like it looks like old-fashioned alarm clock, but it spells out everything on there because he works for our maintenance crew, and it says his name and stuff, and then it goes to another one. It looks like an old bus, but he puts like his manager's name is last name is Pope, so he put in their Pope Squad.
Pope Squad.
One day, like he puts all kinds of stuff in it and just drives around with it all day long.
That is all cool and everything, but I think I could probably get more results with a megaphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put, just mount one to the top.
Yeah.
Get you one of those horns too.
There you go. Maybe I get one off the old cop car.
I don't know, if you get a megaphone, Crystal's gonna be on that thing the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there will be some tickets for disturbing the peace. If a cop pulls you over, just turn it down. Just comply.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Or can I just say, give me my ticket. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Be rich.
Yeah, so like that's Storm too. Like in the Mustang's just like the system's great and it's loud. I mean, like my mirrors are vibrating off the car as she's playing music, and she likes to crank it all the way up. And I'm like, okay, when we get to this area, just turn it down, because there's cops there. Like I don't need a ticket for, like you said, disturbance of peace or noise or anything, because I can't hear a siren with it. I'll tell you that when it's turned up.
Well, just keep your eyes in the rear view.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm constantly in the
So,
mirrors.
I think you should get bonus points if it sounds good and it's not rattling.
Yeah, it doesn't rattle. It's loud when the sub hits. The mirrors vibrate a little bit.
Yeah.
But
So
there's no trunk rattle though.
yeah, I mean
That's the most annoying damn thing in the world.
because that's all you hear.
Yeah.
Because I appreciate a good tune,
Right.
and if it sounds good, I'll listen to it. It don't bother me at all.
Yeah.
When it's a trunk rattling or stuff like that, you got
Yeah.
spray foam that thing, something.
Do something.
Yeah.
Put a little extra.
Put some cushion on it.
Yeah. So, shit. What about these kids?
Well, yeah. They're generally when the parents is having the conversation in Walmart.
Right.
The kids, control your kids. Don't just let them run amok
Yeah.
in Walmart.
Not a muck.
Not a mug.
Run amok.
I mean, you have one kid over there, Timmy, pissing by the ramen noodles, and the parents aren't watching it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. Or they're being extremely loud.
Yeah, no, loud, obnoxious, and then
Smashing all the bread down.
I'm gonna throw myself under a bus. I used to be that kid.
Did you smash the bread? Were you
No,
a
I
bread
didn't.
smasher?
I wasn't a bread smasher. I was the one that made the workers in the store hate me.
Oh, okay.
The ones who had to clean the floors,
There you
I
go.
should say. Because I was a kid that would run with the grocery cart and stomp on the tire and make it skid marks all over the floor. That was me as a kid, so I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Like,
Alright.
control you, because I wasn't controlled as a kid.
Okay.
I'll tell you, my parents I was free will.
So True Unleashed.
So True Unleashed.
There
That's a
you
good
go.
one right there. So.
That's a
Leash
sticker.
now. Let's get that clear. He got a tight, short leash.
Short leash.
So you don't skid the tires. in
I don't
Walmart
skid it.
anymore?
I do it in a car now. I do it adult versions of
Okay.
it.
He gets his ass chewed out.
I am got it. You gotta live, So True.
I mean, last night in downtown Albany, if you heard tires squeal,
Yeah,
it wasn't
well,
me.
I mean, hey, it happens. That's a natural thing.
Where's your dog?
Yeah. But, I mean, it's funny because everyone at work knows me by my Mustang. Everyone.
Oh, really?
Because when I leave there, I don't just leave there. Kind of show off.
You gotta make a statement, right?
I make a statement
There you
every
go.
time.
There you go.
Unless it's raining, because I'm not even joking. Like, it's been raining and I've stepped on it a little bit and I got a little bit too much sideways.
Yeah.
So like, I've had some scares in it.
You just gotta correct it.
Like,
Correct
which I
it
do. I've never
and
not
ride
corrected
with
it, but when it's dry outside,
And plus, when it's dry, you get more sound.
right?
You know, so
Yeah.
it's more of a statement when it's dry.
It is, and everyone, it's fun watching people too, because I always get looks, and then I get silly comments like, "You want to race today?" Like I get it all the time.
It's like,
You
dude,
gotta tell
you
him
drive
my
a
wife would
Pinto.
kill me.
Yeah, oh yeah, my manager, wife will kill me
Oh,
if I do it with
that's
her.
what you can start calling me.
What?
Your manager.
You're my
Oh.
wife-inger.
Wifeinger,
Wife-inger.
that's a good one too.
Instead of momager,
Momager,
wife-inger.
wifeinger.
That sounds too much like windshield wiper.
Alright, we got
All right,
I got-
I'm gonna take a break real quick.
Sippy Cup has to pee. You can leave that in there.
Hey, did you like the logo or no?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
it's
does.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make it for him. What time are we supposed to go out?
I don't know.
I don't care.
Do you know what time that dude's playing at Pretoria tonight?
What dude?
Did you not keep up with all their events?
Brandon Fox started at 5 o'clock, by the way.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
We missed that.
Yeah, no. We ain't going that.
he's not. He's okay.
Yeah, I know him from...
Is that the dad or the uncle?
That's an uncle.
That's the uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear
That's the
about
skinny one.
Alana?
The skinny one.
Oh, I pissed Caitlin off last night. Cause, I mean, maybe I am, but I talked a little bit of shit about Alana.
Oh, I know. Like, yeah, I know. I was listening to it. I didn't butt into it.
Did you know her?
I met her a couple times up at the brewery, but I
She
didn't.
was straight there.
I didn't.
Was.
Never really like know her outside of the brewery, so I don't know what kind of person.
No,
Like,
Caitlin was trying to portray her as like, oh, she was so family oriented. She wasn't.
Yeah,
I'm friends with her sister. Alana's sister.
well, the 2 times that I saw her perform up there with them as a band, she acted like it was a chore for her to be up there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not meaning anything by that,
No.
but she just was like,
That's
she had on
exactly
these glasses, and she was just like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly what I said to Ben when we saw her. I was like,
Well, we
she's
went to
acting like,
Harvest Moon and seen her.
Now,
she acts like it's, like you said, a chore. She's just like, oh, I have to do, like,
Yeah.
Dad's making me do it. But she begged to do it because she wanted the to be able to brag about it.
notoriety, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, her sister made it clear that, like, since she had a little bit of talent, like, she showed off with
But I honestly don't even think she sang that good. Honestly.
I mean, she had a voice. Would it be the best voice I've ever heard? No.
She's not awful, but I didn't think she was
But-
amazing as everyone was trying to, or she tried to portray. But no, I think
I mean, I didn't really know her, like I said, outside of Victoria. So.
it.
Is
Yeah.
he keeping him on?
here.
No. He's like, ah, I gotta try it.
He's like, come here.
Come on.
You're fine, Blueberry.
No. Being shy.
Blueberry.
No, you gotta put him on the butt.
Look.
I would put him on his butt.
Oh, there, that one's good.
You don't have a goatee hanging down.
I know, but still,
Is
Look.
it he or she?
Hey,
it's a he.
he's a
You
neuter.
did ballless.
He's ballless. That's my ballless boy.
It's okay. You want one?
That's probably why he's such a clinger, because we got him neutered as a
Puppy.
Really?
Hmm.
And that's probably why he, like, there's,
He ain't got no man in him.
he's racist, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He hates our neighbor. That
Oh,
neighbor,
really?
But hey, he's not racist. He just hates that one.
that one.
It's probably just that. He's probably
He's,
bad.
he's the one that made us go to
Black.
court.
Dogs are an excellent judge of character.
So I'm gonna
They
say,
really are.
he's the one that made us go to court. He called the animal control on us all 3 times. That
Well.
one. And now he shits.
I love how all this is being recorded.
It's fine. I'll delete it all. It's fine. It won't be known or whatever. But he now shits. Where he shit is along the whole fence line.
Yeah.
He'll
Where he's at.
drop a little bit, walk. He walks and
Good
poops.
boy.
He is
Like-
a good boy.
And the only time his hair stands up on his back is when he sees him.
Well, dogs are an excellent judge of
They
character,
are.
and if he's doing that, that should tell you something right there.
Like I mean, I respect him because he was a staff sergeant or no sergeant first class. The guy in the army retired out of the army. You know, his wife passed away because of cancer. All this stuff.
You know
I
what?
res-
That's all sad, but he's still a piece of shit. I'm
I
sorry.
respected him with all and I went over as a good neighbor when I moved in. I said, hey, if you ever need anything, let me know. I'll take care of it. I'll help you out as much as I can. Just let me know.
Did you take him to casserole?
No, I didn't.
Probably should.
That's where you fucked up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, and then next thing I know, Blue gets, and he's in the front yard, and Blue is friendly, so he runs up to everybody.
Right.
Well, his little grandchild, that's
Was calling Blue over.
and then got scared
Oh.
of him. And so ever since then, he started calling animal control on us every time he got out in the yard with me.
You know, well, there's nothing that sucks more than a dickhead neighbor.
Yeah, no, but this neighbor over here loves him to death. He's like literally, so he did get out one day. He ran over there and he's like, I didn't have any issues out of it. Like,
You put him right back in the vent for us.
once he got to my kids, he just licked them and then I put them in the gate.
And pits, they just get a bad rap, man. And it's not the dog, it's the people that raise the dog,
Yeah.
So it's.
Like my Dachshund's an asshole. My Dachshund will bite the shit out of you.
Yeah, because his mom's got a little attitude sometimes.
Really?
Do you want me to come smack you?
That's where Marley gets her sassiness from, is Crystal.
Yeah,
She is sassy too.
like I'm telling you, that one over there, Foxy, the reason she acts like she does is because she's been with me, and I'm super calm, collected.
No, she's a bitch. She's spoiled.
She's super spoiled, but she's not aggressive.
Right.
She's not.
I don't know, that cat come over here. Well,
She is.
she about tried to
Well,
get
she got lied to like her dad.
that cat
Okay.
falling like this, and she about got him.
She acts sweet now.
Anyways, where were we?
That's how Roxy does.
Talking about kids running wild and
Oh, kids running amok.
Running amok in the Walmart.
them kids running amok.
That's a real word. It's just like britches. Britches is a word. People don't
But
know
what
what
does
britches
muck
are.
mean?
Britches?
Wow.
Are you too wild?
Crazy.
What
like
is-
pull up your britches?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pull your britches up.
Like,
Instead of,
That's what old
that
grandma
song that
said.
was, no, hang on.
Ain't it?
Instead of it being
Britches.
pants on the ground, it should have been britches on the ground.
Pink?
britches
No.
on
Britches
the
on-
Yeah,
no.
britches on the ground,
We all
britches on the
white
ground. What you gonna do with your britches on the ground?
But that kind of sounds like bitches on the ground.
Exactly.
Bitches on the
Exactly.
ground, bitches on the ground.
Hey, you
What
better
you
back
gonna
that
do
thing
when the
up.
bitches on the ground?
Back that thing up.
That's a good one.
Yes,
So, that's a funny topic right there, britches. Because, why do you wear a belt if your britches are below your butt? Like,
It's to hold them on your legs.
it's literally to hold your pants above your waistline, like
Right.
at your waistline. It's there for a reason. So you spent who knows how much money on a belt that is useless.
Well, at that point, the belt is not functional. It's an accessory.
It's an accessory.
Right. Yep.
I guess accessories are cool sometimes.
Side note. This
Uh-oh.
number from New York called me twice and it sends me a text, "This is your dad." And I called it back. And it was like these people, and I'm like, "You're not my dad. My dad's dead." Which one of my dads is dead, but still. But they was like, "Do you want to talk then?" No, and I hung up.
Oh, telemarketers.
Yeah.
That's literally what just happened. She just got a telemarketer telling her
No, it's a real person.
a real person. I am your father. Did they say Luke first?
No. Now they just said, "Sorry, wrong number."
Oh God.
I enjoy those calls. I do my best to get them to hang up on me.
Yeah, learning a new language is amazing.
Yeah, well,
It's fun.
I really like it when I can get them to cuss. And call me an asshole or something
Uh-huh.
like that. But I think I had one, they were trying to sell insurance, and I told them that I didn't have a license because I got caught with a dead hooker and some cocaine in the car. And they said, I kept them on the phone for like 10 minutes. Yeah, they were going to give me some insurance, but that was good. And then I had one, they called and told me I won a cruise. And I said, I got all excited, and I said, "Hey, can my probation officer come?"
Oh shit.
Yeah, if I could have a +1 on the cruise, because it was out of the country.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's in the
Those
ones,
are good points. Like, just bring up like you're a criminal and shit, and just
Yeah, and then the pain management is always good. Pain management ones are always good. But the ones I really hate are the ones that they spoof numbers, and it
Mhm.
looks like it's a 229 area code, and it shows up legit. on
Yeah,
your cell phone.
229. Yeah.
And I guess that's really one thing because we don't have a house phone, we just use cell phones.
That's most people.
I don't think
And-
anybody. Has
Yeah,
Well,
so-
house
you know,
phones anymore.
There's very few. Like I'm not gonna lie, that with my internet service, I do have a phone line with it, but I don't use
Right.
it. I think might use it for an old style fax machine though.
There you go.
So
Because who uses those?
shit.
We do.
Hold up. Apparently, I'm not gonna dumb them. I guess I am gonna dumb them out. VA uses fax machines.
No email?
They have emails, but no, they want you to send a fax.
You can fax from
I
your
use a
computer,
fax.
right?
Like
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
how
but it's a
office
paid
works.
service. It's a paid service. So if I have a phone line already and a printer that does faxing,
Just, yeah. I
why
just use
not?
it.
It's actually easier for me to send a fax because I have the paper right there in my hand. I just get up, walk to the fax machine, punch in the number, it's gone.
Poof.
Poof.
Poof. Like that quick.
You know,
Poof.
Poof.
It's like
That-
that commercial. Poof.
I could send a fax at work though, so yeah.
I don't even think we have a
It
fax.
can't
at
all
work.
be you, Ben.
I mean, I know it's just as easy to sit there and probably scan it into my computer
It's in the email,
and send an email.
a PDF. And the PDF is 10 times faster,
But then you gotta drag and drop and type the thing in. I
dragging
think
and dropping's hard.
it is.
It's
like,
a lot of work.
Oh, man. Dragging and dropping.
That's what.
I like
That's what
click
my
and
manager likes to
drag.
do when she gets drunk. She drags and drops all the time.
Shut the hell up.
And
What do I
dogs,
drag?
dogs do it complete opposite. They drop, then they drag.
They drop, then they drag.
Right. They got an itch.
Well, yeah, mine drags me out to the dance floor, then she drops.
I'm getting tired, okay? Leave me alone.
That's my song.
That's my song. Throwing her arms up everywhere.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I do. I'm like, Ben, this is my song.
Oh Lord, that's funny.
Mm.
That's some funny stuff right there. So dragging or dropping's too hard. Just send the fax.
There you go.
Just send-
Don't drag and drop.
Fax is back, man. Fax is back.
Fax is back.
Don't drag
We're
and
bringing
drop.
faxes back.
Yeah.
That'll be a song.
Yeah, we're bringing faxes back.
You could bring up the dial-up internet sound in there.
Oh yeah,
You know, I lied, dude. I said I knew what dial-up internet was the other day because I just want to seem smart. I don't know what the hell it is.
Oh Lord.
Oh, hang on. Let me get my computer online. That's old school right there. That's when you had to take the receiver over and put it on the thing.
Oh yeah.
Commodore 64 type stuff. Right
Yeah,
there.
but the first computer I had was a 95.
You're that old?
Oh my goodness, yes I am that old. It was like 95, 98. It was somewhere around that era, and all I remember is hearing like this loud scream and the sound it made
The dial up.
of dial-up, and it just sounded like all this digital craziness.
The Matrix screech.
Welcome
Matrix
to
screen.
AOL.
You've got mail.
You got me, yeah. And my brother was one of those people who we got the microphone, and he was always in a chat room talking on the microphone. Like, and that's all he did all day long was talk to these random people he didn't know. I'm like, how is that interesting? To me, that wasn't interesting.
I'm sorry.
You do that now, you wind up on Dateline.
Right? You want to have a daylight? And swipe. Swipe.
Hey, I didn't know who Chris Hansen was.
Oh Lord. But yeah, good times, huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Then best cell phone game ever, Snake.
I don't think I've ever played that.
You've never played Snake?
No.
Ben, I'm hungry.
You've never heard of, okay, I had a Virgin mobile phone, okay, and it was Snake was the game,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, granted, there was a little tiny screen on there.
Was it like a flip phone?
No, it was a regular phone. You push.
Like a phone like this? Like this?
Yeah, no.
No?
No, like the old Virgin Mobile with the keypad and stuff.
Oh,
in it.
okay.
And you push each, there's a button for directions in it and stuff like that to change the direction of the snake.
Okay.
I mean, it helped you be really good at texting back then. Because texting back then, yeah.
T9 word.
Yeah. You had to hit each number so many times.
Oh.
To get to the letter.
I'm telling you, I'm about to dime her out because she's born in 2000. Like, she has no clue of the frustrations we went through to send a damn text message. Cause like,
or send an email.
It's hers to send an email. It was something, it was like, you felt proud of yourself when you sent one. Like, it was nothing easy about it.
You know, how much have computers and technology spoiled us?
Oh my God.
You know, I remember, talking about when I did the can like that, that is how you got on the internet. You had to take your phone and put it on the modem, and that's how it communicated.
Yeah.
It's unreal. And now you just click a button, and it's lightning fast.
Oh God, yeah. Like, and it's, what's funny is like, I've noticed as time goes on, you get internet, and then it upgrades to a new speed. So you get so used to it, so the times that you don't have that speed anymore, you get annoyed. But 10 years ago, that's the speed you had.
Yeah.
And it was perfectly fine. So, like, it was perfectly fine then. Why isn't it perfectly fine now? Because we're so damn used to getting it immediately.
Well, bigger, better, faster. Is,
that's a bigger, better, faster. That's a workout shit right there.
What?
Yeah,
That's
like
some workout shit, he said.
That's a workout shit. Like there's actually when you go to a certain gym, that whole thing. They preach it.
Oh,
bigger, better, faster.
Okay. All right,
Bigger, better, faster.
All right. Well, I don't do that.
Yeah,
I don't run. If you see me running, if you see Sippy Cup running, something's wrong, or the cops are after me.
Sippy Cup. Yeah. No, if you see Sippy Cup running, you might just want to join them. Just join
the
Sippy
shit's
Cup.
hitting the fan.
The shit's hitting the fan. Shit, something done happened. Sippy Cup's on the run.
That's right.
Oh wow! Like, I don't know. Like, I like going to the gym and stuff, but I haven't done it since I've been out of the military.
Well, we went to the gym for a while. We were going to Planet Fitness, and it was cool. I mean, we would go there right after work, and it was really great for me because I could drink as much beer as I wanted to, and then eat what you wanted to because you worked it all off.
Right.
And then, fucking COVID, man.
COVID ruined a lot.
Yeah, it did. And
Did COVID shut down gyms?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
it
gyms
did.
are closed.
And and there's still at Planet Fitness, there were still things that, because when you got done with a piece of equipment, you should wipe it down.
Right.
And they had this little workout routine where you could go in, it was like 45 minutes to an hour you could go through and get like a quick ass workout. And you'd go in there and you'd see people with like sweaty ball sacks and shit getting off the equipment and leaving sweat stains on the equipment. They wouldn't wipe it off.
Trust me, I know. I being in the military, gyms are free, so they don't give two craps about that. Like,
Yeah.
There's very few who actually like to wipe it down, but you walk over to it and you're just like,
yeah.
I'm
skipping this one.
I guess I'm not doing this today. Like, that is the worst part about a damn gym.
Yeah.
So it's like, wipe your shit off.
I know, right? I
Like-
mean, I didn't come here for this.
No, I didn't come here to sit in your sweaty ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst. I'm not gonna lie.
It's terrible.
Even treadmills. Treadmills are horrible about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Because, like, people, when you get on there and you start running, like, sweat is slinging. Because I know I did it.
Mm.
Sweat is slinging everywhere, and they didn't wipe the shit off. Like, Come on.
I mean, some people need to carry a damn pressure washer with them. You know?
Yeah. There's some people. Oh, I got a drink flip.
A drink flip.
A drink flip.
I don't need no more.
She don't need no more. But shit, I think we went off the charts on this one.
It happens.
See how good this one is. It's pretty tasty.
I made it.
Yeah, that's the Sprite lemonade from last week.
You made it last week?
Last week.
Okay.
The one I made today, I can't say the name because if you want to find out, you gotta go to my TikTok.
There you go.
So,
what is your TikTok information?
you know, you just go to right there, Intoxicated with So True TikTok, and you'll find it.
Okay.
We haven't.
What are you doing over there? Stop diming me out. Like you're diming it out.
There's
Just
a
fix.
mic.
Hey, listen. It's probably not fixed right now. Just my manager's gonna fix it, guys. By the time you see this, it'll be fixed. But
Okay.
my manager's slacking. I apologize for her slackiness, but
You better shut the hell up.
You're gonna get your pay docked.
I'm about to get my pay doc.
Yeah. Don't get your card punched.
You see my card? It just might. After that comment.
Do you value your life?
But I mean, I do, but anyways.
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, I introduced you as Brandon, but I should have introduced you as Sippy Cup.
Nah, man, it's all
It's-
good.
it's-
It's the same thing.
This is, I know, everyone, if you watch this far, this is Sippy Cup.
Sippy cup.
You know, and then his beautiful wife, Kay Method.
That's right. K Method. She's sitting over there. She's camera shy.
She's camera shy.
You want to get on the camera?
No.
No.
No. Quickly, no.
Anyways, but oh God, no, how are we doing again? Sippy Cup.
Speak up.
Sippy Cup.
Speak up.
K Method. I greatly appreciate you guys coming for the first episode
Hey.
of Intoxicated with So True.
We had a blast, and it was an honor to be here. So
Yeah. So, with that being said, we love you guys. Take care.